I think the level in the Prem LB has slightly dropped, and I feel like you're overrating the league, bro.
No. You overrate Chelsea, bro.
Get into it. Great segue. Great segue. Get
Right,
into
so
it.
are you going to apologise? Are you going to apologise to me and you melts in the chat? Yeah. Last week when I sat here,
the people, man?
because these people don't know football. Last week I sat here, yeah, and I said, "What, you going to arrest players against Leeds at Elland Road?" And you was like, yeah. The chat. I seen the people in the chat. It's all there. Yeah, big up Saeed. He doesn't turn the chat off.
Why would we not arrest Reece and Fofana? I don't get it. They're injury. They are literally getting managed. Why would we play them again?
Because you're playing Leeds at Elland Road, and it is an extremely tricky match.
So, like I asked you yesterday, yeah, like I asked you yesterday in the group chat, it's more important for those guys. It's more important for those guys to play and get injured for the rest of the season.
Wait. See what he did there, chat? That was great. That. Do that again, yeah? You see that what he did there, chat, yeah? You assume, yeah, that they would have got injured. You just said you would rather than play and get injured. Wait a sec. Do you have a crystal ball, bro? How do you know they was going to get injured at Elland Road?
I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen.
Know for a fact. You know for a fact
I don't know for a
fact. And Reece James would have got injured at Elland Road. You know that, yeah?
LB, hold on.
I can't listen.
I'm not, bro. Listen, I'm not no spiritual healer or whatever. I can't tell into the future.
Why'd
right?
you just say it?
All I can go off of is their injury history and the fact that Reece has been fit now for over a year. And the reason why is because we've been managing him like this, bro. It's only recently you've been seeing Reece in more than one game in a week. He played right in midfield by himself, pretty much. Yeah, the other day, well, Enzo's helping him. For 90 minutes against Arsenal, right? He was never going to start this game, broski. And then Fofana's another one who's just come back. We have to manage his minutes. Rotation wasn't the problem. The problem was the personnel. The problem was not starting Josh. Yeah, starting Tosin instead of Josh. The problem was starting Chalobah right back. Not starting Gusto, right? Rotating, bro. Reece and Fofana, come on, broski. You can't be that shameless. They can't be playing all the time because when those two break down, LB, it's not 1 or 2 games. They are gone for months, right?
No. But what you don't understand is sometimes, yeah, you have to take a risk, yeah, and
not worth the risk. It's not worth the risk.
Well, now you're at the title race, so well done, GG's.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You're not at the title race.
That's on Maresca for fucking up, bro. Tosin didn't even make the squad.
This is what you do. You blame Maresca for everything. You Chelsea fans. Maresca. Where did I blame this manager, man? It's not even a bad manager.
Hold on. Where did I blame Maresca for everything? I'm saying in that particular game, he himself has said he made a mistake in playing Tosin. He shouldn't have played Tosin. It should have been Josh, right? And against Bournemouth, Tosin didn't even make the squad. And like I said, he played Chalobah at right back when Gusto was right there. Why? These are the things where it's like, come on, broski, you should make better decisions as a manager, bro. But reason for Fofana not playing, I agree with that.
And also, Don, I told you about the attack. I said to you, bro, don't overrate this attack. And
our attack was shit the other day, bro. It
was shit against Arsenal. Let's be honest, because it should have scored.
I mean, bro, we listen. We'll pick up momentum, and then what happens? We get a man sent.
I know, but they didn't do what they needed to do. They were shit against Leeds. And let's be honest, bro, they were shit against Bournemouth. But I'm going to look at the Leeds and the Bournemouth game because the Arsenal one is still Arsenal. You still got to give them respect. But them two there, bro, you know what I mean? Like, I keep saying it, like, I don't think they're as reliable as what you think they are. Esteval's a young kid, so I'm not going to crush it on Esteval. João Pedro needs to do more. Delap needs to stop wrestling and actually realize he's playing football. Garnacho, couple of decent little moments, but again,
he was the only one, really.
He was the only one, really, that these are good enough to be in a title race.
Yeah, listen, we've been on a bit of a goal drought, obviously against Leeds and Bournemouth. 1 goal. We scored 1 goal against Leeds. Delap, I don't know who's cursed his brother because before he came Chelsea, bro, his injury record was pretty much clean. Now he's gonna be out.
He's fighting everyone. That's why he keeps fighting everyone.
Yeah, man. I don't know why he wanted to get himself involved with Senesi. Senesi ended up bucking up his shoulder. He's done for now. But end of the day, bro, I thought the attack was pathetic. I thought Palmer the other day, you can clearly see man just came back. He's passing.
Should have scored that chance, man.
Oh, against Leeds, yeah, should have scored. I mean, what game are we talking about?
No.
Leeds.
The Bournemouth one as well. The Bournemouth one.
What chance did he have against Bournemouth?
He had one at the Bournemouth, I don't know.
You're talking about Leeds. You're talking about Leeds.
It's like they could have done with Osimhen, isn't it?
Nah, there was a chance against Bournemouth.
Hey, Bob, Osimhen can't do shit when guys aren't creating for it. Because guys are trying to cook their lap, yeah? And that's what I'm saying. Say, bro, you're talking about the game against Leeds. I remember that chance. Garnacho cut it back to Palmer.
Okay, I thought
Against Bournemouth, bro. Against Bournemouth had the better chances.
Who's not creating then, Don? Who's not creating for you at the moment? Who needs to
Bro,
up their game?
At the minute, right? Our best creator obviously hasn't been there, and obviously Enzo right now, bro, is similar to Rice. He looks like he's been running to the ground. He's played back-to-back 90s in the last 3 games, right? His passing pots, was so bad in this game against Bournemouth. There were so many times where it's like, yo, because Bournemouth like to come out to play, innit? And they leave a lot of space in behind. There's so many breakaways that we've got, broski. We kept breaking down our attack.
I'm glad you mentioned him. I didn't think you were going to big up. GG's for mentioning him.
I call it as I see it. I call it as I see it. There was a
saying
chance.
like the Argentinian Conor Gallagher at the moment, this brother. What's happening with him, man?
He's been poor. He's been poor the past few games, But I'm seeing a lot of people trying to say, "Oh, it's because Caicedo's not there." Bro, how you gonna if you're gonna tell me that we can't fucking beat Bournemouth and Leeds because Caicedo's not there, right? Just forget this project, right? Forget about the project, bro. Caicedo's not the reason why Palmer can't fucking pass the ball, right? Caicedo's not the reason why fucking Neto can't beat his man and play it quicker, yeah? Caicedo's not the reason why Delap decides to get into fights, right? So let's stop talking about, it's just Caicedo. Obviously, Caicedo's a miss, but bro, we've got enough to be playing better than how we've been, bro. So I thought Fofana, hold on, Roms, before you come in. Bournemouth, Sanchez, very good. If it's not for him, we'll lose that game, right? Fofana, brilliant, broski. Again, I keep telling you, look, this guy is our best centre back for me, our best defender. Yeah, Chalobah was good as well. But the midfield and the attack, it was shit. Let's be honest, bro, it was shit, man.
I was gonna say, and again, I'm not crashing on him because I don't even think he got on. I didn't watch your game, but I've just seen that he didn't even get game time. A player you've spoken of highly, Andre Santos. Obviously, Caicedo being out for 3 games was a good chance for him to come to the team. Why? I'm not crashing on him. I'm just asking, why don't you think Maresca's playing him? Because you did say he's more than capable enough to come to that midfield and play.
Yeah. Bro, you already know Maresca loves. Bro, I've seen Maresca play Reece ahead of him in midfield multiple times, right? It might be a thing where it's like, okay, I want Gusto to play and I want my captain to play, yeah? And against Leeds, he was poor. I thought Santos was poor, bro. He's very shabby on the ball, but that shouldn't have been, we can't play him again. We can't trust him again. You let man play again, bro. These guys are big boys. You know what I mean? These guys are big boys, bro. You let him play again. Because I thought Reece, again, I thought he was poor in the game, bro. But, bro, hopefully now that Palmer's back into the team, we'll start to get a little bit more creativity. I'm seeing a lot of Chelsea fans right now trying to beg for Jackson like some cocks, right? Oh, bring Jackson back is better than these guys. Oh.
Do you need a striker in January?
I've seen it a lot.
People need to remember, broski. Yeah, I remember I was telling you lot about Jackson and Palmer's relationship. I told you lot, bro. Jackson and Palmer's relationship is one of the best in the league, right? João Pedro and Delap are yet to really play with Palmer like that. Yeah, they're yet to really play with Palmer like that. Palmer helped Jackson so much before Palmer came into the team. Don't forget, we signed him. Hold on, pause. Yeah, we signed Palmer on deadline day. Before that, there wasn't really much chance creation in the team. I used to complain about it, bro. Right? So I'm just hoping now that Palmer's back, he'll start to play a lot better with João Pedro, that link up there. Obviously, Delap's not there, but we've still got Guiu there. Omega's not going to come back in January. You know what I mean, bro? So we just got to see how we get on.
Do you think, Don, that front line is going to give you, you say you've got Mark Guiu there and all this stuff, and do you think that front line is going to win you majors, bro? I just don't think it is.
Bro, don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if we win a trophy. That's what we do. But in terms of competing right now, we're not in the race right now. I told you last time I was in the race, but right now, we're out of it.
Can I ask you a question, Don? If you were to buy a sign in January, what would it be for you?
Bro, I'd sign Guehi. I'd sign Guehi. Yeah, I'd sign Guehi.
I still think you need an attacker as well. An attacker, maybe.
Bro, listen, I don't see any attackers coming in. Bro, you increasing that, bro.
It's the chat. It's the chat.
I don't see any attackers coming in, bro. Like, listen, man, need to give it. Osimhen is in Turkey, bro. Man's eating kebabs now. Yeah, it's done, right? We ain't getting no top striker in January. It's not happening. Yeah. So we need to work with what we've got and stop fucking crying because we've got more than enough in this team to still be contributing and putting up numbers. You know what I'm saying?
You better watch out, man. Because, boy, man are catching you up. This team's catching you up, bro.
I think come the end of the season, you'll realise just how much you've overrated these players.
Do you know what killed me last week? Last week, LB asked the panel. LB asked the panel, do you not think Chelsea will be in a title race come like February, March? Obviously, Said and Potts said no. And I was like, you know what? I genuinely think they will be. In your face, I watched it back last week, LB. You were like, what? You genuinely think they'll be in the race? LB, I come in and I'll take accountability.
Yeah,
I don't think they will be.
Honestly, genuinely, yeah. I said this last night in the group chat.
We failed. Perfect test.
At times, yeah, I genuinely think that Don is just trolling. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because
when you told me Newcastle have a better chance of
I genuinely believe, yeah.
You didn't even show up after the Club World Cup final. You didn't even show up, broski. What are you talking about?
I was on vacation, man. Do you know
Vacation,
what I mean?
my black ass club. You were not in vacation. You was in Mane. Yeah, you was.
Listen, I still.
Don was vibes in, man. Don was vibes in, bro. Don was vibes in.
Oh, yeah, you got out camera.
No, I just find it mad. That front line could be a title race. Garnacho, Neto, and Delap. Are you being serious?
I don't. Hold on. Let's get this right though. Whenever I come in here and said we've got the best attack in the league, we've got the best this, or have I not said to you, whatever you think of this attack and whatever you think of these players, whatever I think of these players, Maresca's created a system where we're scoring goals. Is that not what I've said to you, Moski?
Don. You said on many channels, including your own, when a lot of people asked me about the Arsenal and Chelsea comparison, you said everywhere's better by your centre backs. They were your words. You said your attack as a collective is better than the likes of Arsenal's and whatnot. So you obviously do rate your attack, bro. You basically insinuate. Cool. You've not said it, but you've insinuated that your attack is.
I don't think my attack's the best in the league.
So who's got the best attack then, in your opinion?
I think Man City have got a better attack than us. Well, automatically they do.
Last week you were saying they didn't. Last week you were saying they didn't.
Last week, I swear down you was
wait. Where have I said once this season that we've got a better attack than you, LB?
I swear down like last week.
No, you didn't. I
said you depend on Haaland. I said you depend on Haaland, and your other guys need to start contributing more. That's what I've said to you, right? And when you're talking about guys like Foden and Cherki and that, bro, obviously I rate these guys more than I do Garnacho and the likes of Gittins. What I've told you, LB, time and time again, is whatever I think of these guys, we're scoring goals and we're creating chances at the minute. That's what I said.
Yeah,
and
it's irrelevant, because you should know, even if you're creating and scoring goals, you should know that those three players are not good enough to put you in a title race, let alone win the league. Not even good enough to put you in a title race.
Like I said, that's where I think you're overrating this league, Broski, because I'll be honest with you, there's been many games this season where the attacks has scored goals and it's been let down by mistakes at the back.